Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are officially in week 4 of our Madden NFL 24 Creative Player Franchise Series for the Ramondre Jefferson series. So, this is going to be our second consecutive road game that we're on, and we are in the 281 in the capital of the outer space in the United States, like NASA. So Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is very well known for that, and it's a very well known city in the United States too. So Travis Scott, he is a famous rapper from Houston. In the song Goosebumps, he mentions from the 713 to the 8, from the 713 to the 281. Yeah, I'm riding on me. And now we are at NRG Stadium. It was known as Reland Stadium for quite a bit of time, but this was the very first retractable roof stadium ever. But the Astrodome was actually the very first indoor stadium in the United States, and it still stands to this day. So we will show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, so we are the Pittsburgh Steelers, so we're on the road again, wearing our same white away jerseys from last episode with Nike pants, black socks, and white with yellow shoes. For the Houston Texans, they're going to be wearing their navy helmets. They do have a red helmet, but I am not really a fan. If you go alternate helmet, I'm not really a fan of the red helmet, so I'm just going to stick with the blue helmet for now. And they're going to wear the red jerseys, red socks, and white with red shoes. We'll see you at kickoff.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, so we are ready to kick this game off here in Houston, Texas. So 230 rushing yards for Najee Harris last episode with the win over the Raiders. And now we're facing off against the 0-3 Texans. So we're undefeated. So question is, and we've recovered the fumble. Question is, do we get it all the way? The answer is no, but we still have good faith amongst us that we are at the red zone. So we're going to actually run the football with Najee Harris to begin this game here in Houston. So now he's going to use a juke move. He doesn't really gain much yards on this first carry, but it is going to be a gain of at least 7. So I'm just going to use like a goal line or an I formation so that it's more easier just to run the football. So Kenny Pickett going to hand this off to Najee Harris. He makes a nice leap move, and he actually gets this one into the end zone for a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. Wonder how many points we can score over 79. So I think it was 59 against the Cleveland Browns, 52 against the San Francisco 49ers, and we're already into week 4 hoping we could score about 100 points. All right, so now it is kickoff time, and they're going to return this one. Houston gets it at the 34, so we get to see C.J. Stroud, the Ohio State University product, stepping onto the field for the first time for the Texans offense. So this is 1st and 10, 4 minutes, 18 seconds left, so they're going to step back to pass. And this is deflected, so that's incomplete. I would have loved to have seen an interception along the line. So we're going to blitz on the defense again. We've had 5 interceptions last episode against the Raiders, and C.J. Stroud throws, and that's a first down near the 50-yard line. So we're going to blitz on the defense. So 1st and 10. And CJ Stroud, he's going to throw this pass. It is intercepted by Cole Holcomb. And this will be the first turnover of the game for the Texans. So 398 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns on the year for Najee Harris. Hoping that he can get his 10th. So I'm going to hand this off to the Alabama product, Najee Harris. So he stumbles there. That's a gain of maybe about 7 on that play. So we're going to actually throw the football a little more. So this is 2nd down and 3. Pickett. I think I'm just going to run it with him. So he gains a 1st on that play. So 1st down, that's really good along the line. So 1st downs will boost your energy on throwing the football more and hopefully getting a touchdown. So Ramondre Jefferson gets a touchdown reception for the Steelers, and it will now be 15-0. So the Akron, Ohio native gets his first touchdown of the game, and we're already going to be up 15-0. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So they're going to actually get sacked on this play. Ball is out. Texans do recover, and that is going to be a loss of 12. So great play by the Pittsburgh defense making that sack, and they evidently lose 12 yards. So highly unfortunately, we didn't get the 1st down, or didn't get the turnover, takeaway rather. So it's going to be a 3rd and 11. So 3rd down and 11, what do you expect? They could make a 1st down. They might not. Interception could occur. It may not have an interception, but they're actually going to get a 1st down and 10. So CJ Stroud has 55 yards passing, and the Steelers are already up 15-0. So the Texans have not scored anything really yet. So they've allowed 111 points this regular season. So they're going to run the ball, and he has stayed control of the football. So that's going to be a 2nd down and 10. So we're going to blitz on the defense. 2nd down and 10. So the Steelers ready to blitz. They're going to throw this pass, and that's not going to be a 1st down. They are 3rd and 3. So they're short from getting the 1st down. So clock is winding down to 30 seconds now. And they're going to throw this pass. It is going to be incomplete. So they're going to have to take the long-range field goal. Can the Texans actually make it, though, is the real question. So they're going to actually fake it. And inevitably, they do not. So the Steelers actually get a great play out of that. So that's going to conclude the 1st quarter. So, or near conclude the 1st quarter, excuse me. So we're going to step back to pass, and I'm hoping that we can get lots of daylight ahead of us for this reception anyway. So Ramondre Jefferson gets this one into the end zone. Steelers take a touchdown, and it's going to be 22-0. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st and 10. Texans are already at the 47-yard line, so they're down by a significant amount of points. They attempted a fake field goal and wanted to get a 1st down, but that turned out to be unsuccessful. But now they're going to run it, and that's going to be only a gain of 2 by Devin Singletary, former Buffalo Bills halfback. And this is now going to be 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8, what do they expect to do? They're going to throw this pass, and they're going to have to punt this one away. I don't think we're going to return any yards for the most part, really. But it's going to probably go out of bounds, and they're calling it down at the 4. So I do not want the Texans to get a 2-point safety. So we got to run as fast as we can whenever we can. So this is 1st and 10. Najee running the ball. and that's only a gain of about 1 yard on that play. So we're going to actually change it up, use the 95 Mike again, but this is going to be a 2nd down and 9. So I'm hoping that I could use a juke move on that. That is, in fact, a 1st down. So this is going to be 1st and 10, PAX pass play. So I'm going to use Pickett. And Pickett, he's going to fire this one out to Pickens. So Pickens still running for the football. He has lots of daylight. That is going to be a touchdown. I actually meant to, when I said 22-0, I actually changed my mind on the last second play. So it's now 23. It was 23-0. Forgot to mention that to you guys. All right. So now this is going to be a running play. And that is going to be a 2nd down and 3. So the Texans are going to run it with CJ Stroud. Ball is knocked out, and the Steelers have the fumble recovery. This time it was Alex Highsmith that got the fumble. So we are now at the 38. Houston, I think, has their 2nd or 3rd turnover of the game, but this is now 2nd down and 4. So I think we should just simply pass, and I'm thinking Ramondre Jefferson can hopefully get a great play out of that. So he's going to get a reception. Number 84, he gets stopped at the 5. We're going to take a timeout here in Houston. So the Steelers are up 30-0. We've been swatting the ball and recovering the ball. So it's called swat 'em and wad 'em. So before the 2-minute warning, we get a touchdown. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. CJ Stroud throws the football, and that's incomplete. So he has more incomplete passes than he does complete. But however, his passer rating went down because of the interception he had thrown it to Cole Holcomb. So 76 yards. I unexpectedly doubt that the Texans will actually get a touchdown here, but this is going to result in a 4th and 7. So Pittsburgh has been very strategic about their plays, keep in mind, but it's 37-0, and Patrick Peterson of the Steelers, former Arizona Cardinals return man, he's going to return this one, and he's going to actually get stopped at the 32. So 1st and 10, I'm actually going to use the fade smash pass play. So with 13 minutes, 26 seconds into this episode, Kenny Pickett, he's going to fire this pass out to Ramondre Jefferson. That is going to be his first incompletion of the game, but this is going to result in a 2nd down and 10. So I'm going to hand this off to Harris, and I want to spike the ball. I know it's 3rd down. I didn't realize it would be 3rd down, but I don't want to blow my chances at not getting a 4th down, or not getting a 3rd down rather, but it's going to be 4th and 9. Pickett stepping back. This will be a 4th down conversion if he gets it there, but he's going to step out. That is going to be a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. And we're going to hand this one off. We're going to take another timeout. And 37-0. And we're already at their 1-yard line. So we're going to run it, and we get this one into the end zone for a Steelers touchdown. This will probably be 45-0. All right, so we did get a fumble recovery before halftime, and Ramondre Jefferson gets a touchdown, and it will now be 52-0. So he's like a touchdown machine today. So he's just claiming them receptions all this time. So he's definitely going to be player of the week for many touchdowns and many receptions. All right, so now it is kickoff time for us return-wise, and 52-0 for the first half for Pittsburgh. And now Gunnar Olszewski will be ready to return. He doesn't return this one very much. He's not really one of my favorite punt returners, though, but he's not one of my favorite players in the whole league, but I will admit that he is on the Pittsburgh Steelers, though. So Najee Harris, he's going to run the football, and he's going to break a tackle, use a juke move there, and that is going to be probably about 20-some yards on that play. So that's a really nice carry for the offense, but I'm using a juke move, and so many juke moves by the great Najee Harris. So we're going to use another quick splash pass play, and we're going to hand this off to Najee, and I'm hoping that we can get a touchdown on this play, and we do. So if we take the PAT, it's going to be 59. If we go for 2, it will be 60 points. So the Steelers are crushing it with their offense today. So we're going to use the juke move, and it is good. So 60-0 here at NRG Stadium. All right, so now it is going to be a 1st and 10. So they're going to actually hand this off to the running back, and that's going to be a gain of a first down. So Dameon Pierce, I think is his name. 4 carries, 30 yards in this game so far. I know it's kind of hard to read because the Steelers have that yellow, but this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So they're going to throw this pass, intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. It looks like he's going to take this interception and get a pick 6 out of this one. And the Steelers are now up 66-0. So we will actually take a break. So we just had an awesome pick 6 there. Minkah Fitzpatrick had an INT last episode against the Raiders, but it was not returned at all. But now Minkah caught it with both of his hands. He jumped up high, and he just returned that all the way. And we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, so now we have 1st down and 10. And we did get a fumble recovery, so now we're going to step back to pass. I might use some Cole Holcomb for some receiving, and he's actually going to get a touchdown for the Steelers. So now he's going to be more playing a little bit of offense just to get used to the game. But we don't have those 60-minute men on the field anymore in today's NFL. So in my series, I can do whatever I want with my depth chart. So already 76-0, and we're not even close from the end of the 3rd quarter. So 2-point conversion is already up. So Pittsburgh is on the money today. All right, so now it is 1st and 10. The Texans, they're going to throw this football, but there is a flag on the play, and that is going to be on the offense. So we're going to actually decline the penalty. So that's going to be another down for Houston. So we didn't accept because they didn't get a 1st down. So usually when they get a 1st down, I will accept the penalty, but now we got a fumble recovery, and it is now a 1st down and 10. So we're actually going to use the I formation, and we're going to put in Allen Robinson. He's a 9-year veteran, but didn't get a touchdown reception yet with the Steelers this regular season. So now Pickett going to throw this one out to Allen Robinson. He's used to NRG Stadium because he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He would come here once a season and battle off against the Texans. So now 82-0 is the score right now. So by the end of the game, the Texans are probably going to be a team with the most allowed yards or most allowed points scored this regular season. All right, so now this is 1st down and 10. They're using the I formation, so 2 minutes are left in the third quarter, and we're already up 84-0. So this has been one magical game here in Houston. So now they're going to actually throw this football, and they don't even get a first down. 3rd and 4. We're going to blitz on the defense. So defensively, we've had at least maybe 2 touchdowns defensively, maybe 1. Throw this ball, it's incomplete. So we're actually ready to return the punt now with Patrick Peterson. So the Houston Texans are ready to punt this one out. So it looks like Patrick Peterson, he gets stopped at the 45-yard line. I thought it would be 46, but if he hadn't got stumbled there, he would have continued for a little bit more yardage. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10. So I'm going to use a juke move for Najee Harris. And Harris, he's just rushing it today. He's going to get about 200 yards rushing wise. Guarantee that today. So we're also going to use that same rushing play. I'm going to hand this off and use a juke move out of that. So come on. I didn't want to rush the game clock to slow down on how many points we will get, but from the looks of it, if we score quite a bit more touchdowns, maybe 2, 1, 2, maybe even 3, we had scored 1 touchdown, and if we get this 2-point conversion in, and the next time we get a touchdown and score a 2-point conversion, we'll have Ben Franklin number points, so 90 or 100. So we're just 8 yards away, 8 points away from getting 100. 40 points scored in the third quarter. That is just insane. And do we get the touchdown with Najee Harris? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. So that will wind up being one heck of a game. So Steelers fans will very much enjoy it. And we're at 100 points even. All right, so now this is going to be a quarterback sack by Ogunjobi, and the Texans recover. So that's a loss of 5 yards. They didn't lose that many yards to their previous fumble that they had when they lost a significant amount, probably about 13 or so yards. I'd probably would consider to say at the moment, but now this is 3rd down and 9 anyway, and we're blitzing on the defense. So 3rd and 9, CJ Stroud, what is he going to do? Going to try to snap that football pretty quickly, but it ends up being 4th and 9. So Patrick Peterson will be ready to return the punt now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it's now 4th and 9, and I use a juke move there, and I unfortunately do get stopped at the 39-yard line. But there's going to be lots of time that you'll return punts for touchdowns anyway. So we're going to use a 26 duo, and with about 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third, this is a 2nd and 11. So we're going to throw this football. I'm hoping that Cole Holcomb can actually get a reception on this play and he will. So that's going to be his second receiving touchdown of the game. Dives it on in. 108 to nothing will be the score. All right, so now it is first down and 10. They're going to step back to pass, and that is going to be a first down for the Texans. So 2 INTs thrown by CJ Stroud, which is very low and minimal, by the way. Very low and minimal for a rookie quarterback. I would expect he would have thrown a little more because of how strategic our defense can be, but it's a zone coverage, but it's second down and 10, and CJ Stroud, what is he going to do? He's going to actually step back to pass, and that's going to be a third down and 2, so that's going to be a zone coverage. We're going to use a Tampa 2 defense play. So 2-minute warning is coming up pretty shortly here. And I think they're going to lose the football. Patrick Peterson with the fumble recovery. And that is going to be another indefinite turnover for the Houston Texans. So 9 already in this one. And we're going to use Najee Harris to run it. And that's going to result in a second down and 7. So we're going to actually go use a pistol formation. No, not pistol formation, gun formation, actually. And we're going to use a 4 verticals pass play. And hopefully I can get a first down with either Ramondre Jefferson or George Pickens. But we're going to take a little clock stopper there, and we're going to throw this one out to Ramondre Jefferson. It is now 114 to nothing here in Houston. So we're going to actually use the goal line, use the power O run play. And I'm going to use a juke move for Najee Harris, and it is good. 116 to nothing. All right, so it is now first down and 10. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the fourth. They're going to throw this pass, and that is going to be a second down and 9 for the Houston Texans. So now Houston, they're down by 116. There's no way that they're going to be able to score any more points, but we're going to take a timeout. This is now third and maybe 20. I think third and 20. Yeah, third and 20. Third and 20 from the 22-yard line. And it looks like that they're going to step back, and this will be an incomplete pass. I would have loved to have seen maybe a magical play or something come right out of the bubble. So 116. It looks like Patrick Peterson is going to return, and this is inevitably going to be a pretty not bad, but could improve a little more. But I think what we're going to probably do is use the recent plays and use the 4 verticals pass play on first and 10. So I don't think I'm going to throw this pass way out to George Pickens. That is a touchdown. And it is now going to be 124. Or it will be 124 nothing. I can guarantee you that, but not 124 nothing. It's 122 nothing. So Texans have finally stopped us there. So they're not even playoff material to begin with. So they don't even look playoff material. They're not going to be playoff material after this loss that they're going to have in about 29 seconds or so. So we're almost 30 minutes into this episode. 30 minutes. And it's hard to believe that they're going to actually step back. And this is going to be an interception for Cole Holcomb. He's going to take this pick six into the end zone for a Steelers touchdown. All right, so it's 130-0. 18 seconds are left. And it looks like that the Steelers are going to get an easy win on the road. 3 INTs by CJ Stroud. And I think Cole Holcomb will probably be AFC Defensive Player of the Week. So now he's going to throw this pass. It is incomplete. I would have loved to see an INT there. But it's already 130-0. And they're going to step back to pass. And that's going to be, we're going to take a timeout. So 130-0. So the Steelers are just dominating in the Lone Star State right now. And I can't even imagine. So 1st and 10. So it looks like that they're going to throw this pass. And it is going to be 2nd down and 10. We're going to end it here. So 130-0 is the final score here in NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. So a lot of great plays today by Pittsburgh. So this has been a miraculous game along the line. So we're actually going to go to player stats. So 539 passing yards for Kenny Pickett today. 539. That is a whopping major statistic. So he'll probably go even higher or into the most passing yards already. And he has 9 touchdowns, 3 INTs for CJ Stroud. But he had 208 rushing yards. Najee Harris for 6 touchdowns. And Ramondre Jefferson, he had 214 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. Cole Holcomb, 2 receiving touchdowns. George Pickens, 2 touchdowns. Allen Robinson had a touchdown. Defensively, sacks-wise, Larry Ogunjobi had 1 sack. Cole Holcomb had a sack. TJ Watt had 1 sack. Interceptions, Cole Holcomb had 2. Minkah Fitzpatrick had 1, and they both had a pick 6 along the line. So, and there were no kickoff nor punt returns for touchdowns, so we won it fairly big. And I think next week against Ravens, it's going to get even better. So we'll see you guys next episode.